Hi Virgos, I'm Nick. This is my channel, NicLoves. This is going to be your love reading for April 2019. I hope you guys are all doing well. Happy springtime. It's finally here. I'm so glad winter's over. I'm not a winter type of girl. So I'll be doing the same thing I usually do, pulling a few cards on one side, a few cards on the other side. You'll pick and choose which side is for you, and the other pile is for the other person you're dealing with or will be dealing with if you're not dealing with anyone. This applies to whether you're single, in a relationship, situationship, or you just like don't know what's going on. Also, whatever your preference is, whether you like males, females, all that shebang. All right, and then at the end of this reading, if you find that's resonating with you, I am offering extended readings through Vimeo, so the link will be below. Or if you just want to spend more time with me, you can click that link as soon as you're done watching this video, okay? So I'm gonna I'm gonna check you guys off my list here. You are my first reading of the day. Lucky you. All right, so let's see. I'm gonna start with the Oracle card and see if we have any love messages for you. Actually, I got a new deck, so I'm gonna do this, use this animal spirit guide one, and then I'll get a romance angel one for you guys because I want to break these in and they're so cute. I've always been really like connected to animals. Anything like animals and like angels, I love all that stuff. Like I have a bunch of animal stuff and like angel items all around my like home, so I love that stuff. All right, let's see. For all my Virgos, males and females, any messages for them? Virgos for April 2019. Virgos, April 2019. Messages for all of them. Okay, this one kind of wants to come out. Ooh, okay, you got Moth Spirit. It's card number 39. It says surrender now. That may resonate for you or spark something up in your head, but however it fits your situation, maybe there's something you've been resisting, and this can be like a sign to you that maybe it's time to let the guard down and just let it happen, let it flow. Kind of just maybe opening up, being more vulnerable as well this month. I think also this month you're going to be feeling a lot more passionate, possibly. I'm gonna leave that out in case it kind of resonates with us later on in the reading. Okay, so now a love message. Okay, love message for all my Virgos for April 2019. April 2019, Virgos. Love message for all my Virgos, males and females. Yes, I agree. You deserve love. You are lovable. You're like, duh, of course you are. So this is a reminder to any of you who maybe haven't had luck in love, or you've lost hope and you think it's never gonna happen. No, you deserve love and it's gonna happen, okay? It's just we all don't get it at the right time, or at least what we think is the right time. And sometimes we lose hope, but it's important never to lose hope and always to have confidence in yourself and know that you deserve to be loved and to have love in your life, because I know you have love within yourself, and that's not meant for you to just keep for yourself. You're supposed to share that with someone else, you know? So don't lose hope. That's a little reminder to all of you. If you haven't been feeling so loved, that you deserve love and you will be loved, okay? You just got to remember that. All right, so let's get started. For all my Virgos, males and females, what do they have in store for April 2019? Males and females, Virgos. What can they expect in regards to love? What's the situation? What's going on with them for Virgos? In regards to love, let's see. All my Virgos, what is going on with them for April 2019? April 2019. Today I woke up and it just felt like spring. It was so bright outside. The birds were singing. And I don't know, as I'm feeling this, it's like kind of like the last week of March, Pisces season. Whew, Pisces season, I don't know about you. Let me know how you guys felt, but it was like everything slowed down. I was extra tired and sleepy. So I'm ready for spring. I'm ready for April. Let me know how it treated you guys. I guess Mercury retrograde and all that stuff, you know? All right, so Virgos, what about the other person they're dealing with? What is going on with them? Other person they're dealing with. Who are they? What is the situation? For all my Virgos, what is going on with the other person they're dealing with or will be dealing with? I see here there might have been some miscommunication or like an argument, or someone may have tried to get away with something. You could be dealing with a Leo, possibly, maybe a Taurus, a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, maybe an air sign as well. So really could be any sign, but the main signs I'm seeing is Leo, Taurus, and Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. All right, so let's get started. On your end here, we have the Strength card, Five of Swords, and the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so trying to be strong, and independent. Know that you deserve everything in the world, kind of like the card that we got earlier. And I think someone may come along, or someone comes along, and you're doing your own thing, right? You're doing your own thing, you're happy, you're just building on yourself, you're trying to love yourself and take care of yourself, practice self-care and self-love, all that stuff. And in between this, I feel like someone interrupts, or they're interrupting your peace for some reason, and maybe trying to start some conflict, some arguments. Some changes are being stimulated for some reason. This is like through communication, through mind games, through probably like sneaky behavior. Someone maybe have been trying to be sneaky, or just the way that they communicate hasn't been the best. Like the way they've been communicating with you, or maybe their lack of communication has been playing with your mind a bit, and you're just like, what is going on, dude? You know? And it's like someone's trying to have the upper hand over someone else, and probably like teach someone a lesson, or just kind of like little childish little games, like nothing really major, like they're doing anything really bad, but it's like childish little mind games, I think. And you're just like, I'm not into this, dude. Like, I'm not trying to deal with this. And you're like, I'm trying to live my best life. I'm trying to do what's best for me. And I need someone who's gonna add value to my life, not add stress and chaos and a mess to my life. So if that's you, bye-bye, you know? And, but you're actually someone who's very like attractive, like your aura, your energy. I think you kind of stand out, and people like that. And sometimes when you are that type of person, you can attract all types of people, good and bad. And then sometimes people will be like, ooh, I see that girl, that guy shining bright, like let me see what I can get away with, or let me see what they're like, let's see what I can, you know, get out of them. Maybe I'm not saying who you're dealing with is manipulating you or something, but they may be seeing something in you and trying to use that to their advantage, if that makes sense. Or trying to like steal your light, or take part in like your light, your brightness. Okay, so on this end here, we have the Four of Pentacles in reverse, and then the Eight of Swords, and then the King of Cups. Okay, so maybe you're dealing with a water sign, possibly. If not, this person is very emotional. And so the way that they handle situations is very emotionally based. Like if you make them feel a certain way, they're gonna act out, regardless if it makes sense or not. It's just how they feel. Like, oh, I felt that was right. Like I felt you were doing this, so I had to do that. Like that kind of thing. Like may not really make sense, but emotionally they felt a certain way, so that triggered them. But usually the King of Cups, you know, in this position, he's evolved, or he or she is an evolved person. They know how to handle situations. Nalla's cracking me up. What is she doing? She's like, yep, this person got me upside down. You just gotta get yourself back up and move through the energies. Sorry, anyways, she distracted me. But with the Four of Pentacles here being in reverse, it's like someone is letting go. Like maybe in the past they're really like stingy or tight with their energy or money or whatever it is, and now they're kind of being more, they're letting it all out now. They're carrying a total opposite energy. If they were really like reserved and didn't express their emotions before, now it's like unleashed, like they're just letting it all loose. And I almost feel like it's like, you're like, whoa, like I was not expecting that. Like, can you, like, they're not letting it out in small doses. It's like they were really quiet, and then all of a sudden it's like blah, 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 like everything comes out. You're just like, whoa. So they may now be like opening up or just kind of telling you a bunch of things that they feel. This is probably because of Mercury retrograde. All the feelings that have been accumulated from the past month, people have been holding in now in Aries season. It's like all out. Like, it's all out. You know, Aries, they don't care. They just say what's on their mind. They do as they please, and they just don't care whatever you think. So it's like now I think they're going to be more open and just like say everything, and probably be a little bit careless with their money as well, or just like possessions. They may just like overspend a lot, and that may end up being a detriment to them. And it's like they said all these things and did all these things, and then they realized they're like, oh, I probably shouldn't have done that. And it left them feeling like this, bounded, tied up in their feelings, in their head. Now they're just like, oh, like there's something that affects their inner power. You know, 8 is a number of inner power, strength, prosperity, abundance, and they're not in tune. They're not in that energy right now. So it's like they're feeling the opposite. Something's affecting their inner power. So they're feeling powerless, and their mind has just like taken over. And I almost feel like maybe, this could have been vice versa though, okay? So maybe you were the one that did some things, and now this person's feeling like this, but it could be vice versa, okay? So, or crosswatch or whatever, however it applies. But now I think they're really trying, they're going to be more honest, I think, about how they feel. Like their emotions have taken over so much that now it's like, I can't just be like logical about things because my emotions are so deep in how I feel, and I just need to let it out. I need to say what's on my mind. They may or may not express what's on their mind, what's going on with them, because the King Cups can sometimes be a little bit poker faced for me. But they are, sorry about that, you guys, someone called me, so I'd pause the video. But what was I saying? So there's another situation I see here that could be happening. 8 was repeated here twice, so that's probably going to be an important number for you guys. It's all about inner power, inner strength, prosperity, abundance. So I feel like you financially may be doing really well, or at least you're on the right path and you're very responsible. You do what you need to do on the daily. And I think there could be a situation where this person may have spent recklessly, or they lost money somehow, or didn't know how to save well, and now they're kind of like in a tight situation, and then they may ask for your help possibly, or may talk about it with you, and then you may think that they're trying to take something from you, or they're lying, but they're not, I think, because they're feeling actually really bounded and like stressed about it. So that could be like a situation too, where there could be a misunderstanding where you think they're lying and you think they're just trying to like use your money or use you for something, but they're not. But it could be the other way around as well. So it could be several situations here. And then it could also just be like miscommunication between the two of you, or someone trying to have the upper hand between the two. And it's like little childish stuff, I think, honestly. I don't think it doesn't feel like anything major here that you guys are like, oh my gosh, like breaking point. It's just like a matter of discussing openly about what's going on and like trusting each other. Because if there's no trust, then that's going to be an issue. But yeah, because we got here the Moth with surrender now, I almost feel like there's something that needs to be released. Someone needs to just like release themselves, or I'm sorry, someone needs to just let their guards down, like throw down the weapons, let them down, and just like talk. And because if both people are being very hard-headed and both being like never letting their swords down, it's like you're never gonna come to an agreement or to a truce or peace. So someone needs to just let down their swords and put down the weapons and just talk. But In the extended reading, I'll go in further about this, what's going on, why we got the Five of Swords here exactly, a little bit more in depth about the situation, and I'll go over this person, a little more about them and what they are feeling about you, how are they feeling towards you right now, and what they want you to know that maybe they haven't said or said out loud and they want you to know, or maybe are too afraid to tell you. And then lastly, any advice that we may have for you. Okay, so if you guys are interested, the link will be below and it'll take you directly there and we'll dive in a little bit deeper. But if not, I'll see you guys in the next video. Again, I forgot to say this in the beginning, but these are general, so it may not resonate with every single person. So if it doesn't fit your situation, just don't force it and just carry on with your day. And if you did like this video, please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to be notified every time I post. And yeah, I'm wishing you guys all the best, sending you peace, love, happiness, abundance, and I will see you guys next time. Take care. Bye.